Are you a basic bee or no? Are you team pumpkin or no? I 100% am, and I like pumpkin savory, I like pumpkin sweet. I like it more than just the fall, but 'tis the season, so I'm coming out with my pumpkin pie protein blizzard. So today, that's the recipe I want to share with you. This one tastes so good as a substitute for pumpkin pie, or if you're a fan, you know, like when Culver's Custard or Cold Stone Creamery or pretty much any of them come out with like the pumpkin pie concretes or blizzards like Dairy Queen. This is such a good substitute for it, and it's like 150 calories compared to like 600 to 1,000 plus that you'd get in a concrete that you would get out. It's high protein, fills you up, tastes super yummy, and it's just like pumpkin pie in a glass. So I would love to know, do you like pumpkin or you like, yuck, it's the worst, this season is terrible? Comment below. I just love hearing who likes pumpkin and who is just totally repulsed by it. But if you are a pumpkin fan, drop in the comments. What kind of pumpkin recipes do you love for the season? How do you add pumpkin to certain flavors? Like, I love using it in marinara sauce. I love using pumpkin in bases of soups and stews and as a substitute for like mashed pumpkin puree, whatever it is. So share in the comments, and then if you're coming back to the channel, welcome back. If you're new, I am so glad you're joining me for the Angie method. Don't forget to hit that red button, subscribe, like, and don't forget to turn on the little bell for notifications. Okay, so to make this protein blizzard, if you haven't watched it, go watch my protein blizzard 3 ways, and that shows you a couple different ways that I make the blizzard to up the protein or to make it more creamy or to make it a more complete meal. So I'm gonna share the macros with you of this protein pie blizzard, but for today, I am using, I think it's protein blizzard number 3, which is the xanthan gum. So it's gonna make it super silky and creamy, just like eating Edie's pumpkin pie ice cream or having a slice of pumpkin pie. And I'm gonna be adding canned pumpkin, pumpkin pie spice, and the Jordan Skinny syrup to make it a pumpkin flavor. So let's go ahead and assemble it, and then I'll give you some ideas of how you can make your blizzard toppings. This is the main thing I'm using for this pumpkin blizzard. This is the Jordan Skinny syrup, the pumpkin pie spice limited edition. I just got it off Amazon, which they have a few different pumpkins, but this is where I'm gonna bring the pumpkin flavor today with some canned pumpkin and pumpkin pie spice. Okay, there it is, finished product. So I used 1 scoop PE Science vanilla powder, 1/4 teaspoon xanthan gum. I used 1/2 cup of unsweetened almond milk and 1/2 cup of water. I don't know, I just like that combination. I used 60 grams of canned pumpkin, so that's 1/2 serving on the can, and it's the unsweetened kind. And then I did I did 20 ounces on the food scale of the skinny syrup. So if you looked on the bottom, the back of it says 1 fluid ounce is 30 mLs. So I just do a 1-to-1 ratio for grams to mLs because my scale doesn't have it. So I did 20 mLs or 20 grams on the scale. And then that was it. Blended it up with 160 grams of ice. I found that's my new sweet spot for like the actual texture I like. And look how bountiful that pumpkin pie blizzard is. Oh, and I forgot, 1/2 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. And so I even have some left over still in the blender, so I'm gonna have a pretty nice little dessert here. So I'm actually gonna have it just as is, and I'm not gonna add any toppings today just because, I don't know, I really like the flavor of it, just exactly how it is prepared. However, you can get creative. So if you ever have like chocolate chip pumpkin muffins or bread, or maybe you do like a layered chocolate pumpkin Cool Whip dessert. So you could do little mini chips, Cool Whip or Ready Whip. PB Fit is really nice sprinkled on top, so it's like a peanut butter pumpkin flavor. If you have any like 0-calorie or sugar-free caramel syrup or regular, you could do a little drizzle of caramel with your Ready Whip. Vanilla wafers crumbled up on top are really nice, and I always have the mini ones because I like having smaller ones to have a serving when I want cookies. I sometimes have the white frosted oatmeal cookies. Those would be great on this. Maybe some ginger snap cookies. Obviously, graham crackers, so it'd be kind of similar if you did a graham cracker pumpkin pie crust. Even if you have pie crust, like let's say you baked off pie crust and used that as a little topping, a little crumble, that would be super delicious. And then I have a couple other cookie options because I just like cookies mixed with ice cream. So I have these for the boys. They're little like honey golden bears, and they have the little Annie's bunnies. And so either ones of these, you don't have to use the whole serving. That's what I love about it. You can manipulate the amount that you want as your topping to still make it fun and flavorful with a different Blizzard topping option. But honestly, this one is just good as is. So let me grab the macros for you with just this base recipe with the canned pumpkin so you can see how macro-friendly, low-calorie, super voluminous, sweet little treat you could have any time of the day. Okay, so for this recipe, I used 28 grams weight on the vanilla protein powder. A full serving is 31 grams. I was just trying to work out my protein for today. And a 1/4 teaspoon xanthan gum, half a cup of unsweetened almond milk, because then I also used some water, and the 60 grams of the canned pumpkin. Pumpkin pie spice is 0 calories, and so was the skinny syrup. This was only 148 calories, 8 grams of carbs, 2.4 fat, and 23 protein. 148 calories for this whole thing. So think about one Blizzard that would be this size, or a Concrete, or something at Culver's. You're looking at minimum 600 calories, and it tastes exactly the same. And that's where you can get really like creative with your toppings. So go make this one if you're a pumpkin fan. Let me know in the comments after you do. If you end up making it, take a picture, tag me on Instagram. I love hearing when you guys make my recipes, and let me know what else you want me to come up with some pumpkin flavor for the season. Chat soon. I'm still filming. That's okay. Okay, seriously. I don't know why, but I love canned pumpkin right out of that can. It's not even sweetened. And I use this to thicken up chili, obviously, but different marinara sauces. It's super low carb, super low calorie, and I just love the mild flavor of it. And you know, it's great in smoothies, but you can use this like a substitute for sweet potatoes. And so you could just add some Walden Farms cinnamon, maybe a little pumpkin pie spice, and use it as a base of a hash, or maybe mix it in your oatmeal with a little pumpkin pie spice. Don't let this go to waste.